He, kazi ni ngumu bana. Vipi wadau? I have a proposal. Niko na pendekezo. I propose that we introduce a compulsory polygraph test for all the Kenyan politicians. Lie detection test. Ile mitambo ya kugundua those who are telling lies. Right now, it's election period. Most of them are moving around, giving us very many good promises. Oh, mkinichagua, nitafufua so and so. If you elect me, I will construct this road. I will do this. But we rarely believe in them. We rarely believe in them. That is why as a politician, if you come to the ground, ukikam kwa ground, unaambiwa ground imekubali. So what do? Wetu wachie yetu ya ground. So they just want their portion because they believe that if you go there, all these many things that you are promising, you won't honor them. I've been thinking, and you can help me think, how can we make sure that these politicians, these leaders, really honor what they promise? What can we do to make sure that they honor what they promise? What do we do to make sure that if somebody promises a road, then they really or truly construct that road? Ama tuwalipe after 5 years after kubaliza kazi. Do we pay them after their term? And if they don't do well, or we can gauge what they have done according to their manifestos. If you score this percentage, you are given this percentage of your salary. Hiyo utapatana na MCA mahali kama amechoka, amechapa, pesa haijaingia. But for sure, they are supposed to feel the pinch of lying to Kenyans. Or their punishment is always just not being re-elected. Is it enough? That I can come and promise you many things, you elect me, and then I don't do them. And then mnasema huyo tutampunish. How? By not re-electing him. But asha mess up vitu. So imagine if we had a lie detection test being conducted in Kenya, polygraph test for all the politicians. So imagine we have the top politicians, the presidential aspirants. Hey! Tuanze na the topest. Baba anaingia hapo hivyo, ameenda ku take the lie detection test. Anaingia hapo. Ananga haraka, anakaa pole hapo hivyo. Baba is just baba. Anafungiwa hizo vitu, wanaweka hiyo ya sijui ya kifua hapo hivyo. Wanaweka hiyo ya arm ya pressure ya hapa vidole, and then he sits there. And then he's asked a question. Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga, you have promised Kenyans that if elected, you are going to give every household 6,000 Kenya shillings. Every household that doesn't have any job. So, do you really mean it? Are you planning to do this? And then baba ata-adjust kidogo. Alafu unasikia. Now the polygraph machine will be confused. What has he said? But because baba is always right, utasikia ati yes, he has passed the test. Amemaanisha ukweli is going to give out 6K to all the families wenye wana job. Hiyo ni kali. Next, profesa mwenyewe, Professor George who? Ni George somebody, George Jakuoyo. Professor George anaingia hapo hivyo. Professor anaekewa hizo vitu. Wajakoya. Professor George Wajakoya. Okay. Anaulizwa. Professor George Wajakoya, you have promised Kenyans that if elected, you are going to legalize it. Now, even before Professor apeane jibu yake, how has the polygraph known that? Alafu anasema yes. Kumbe hiyo kitu iko kwa blood tayari. The polygraph ime detect hiyo kitu. Amemaanisha ata legalize hiyo kitu. Okay, then the last one. Tuko na hustler mwenyewe. Anaingia hapo hivyo. Unajua hustler ameingia hapo hivyo, amejipanga, amejipin mbaya sana. Ameshafanya utafiti ya hii mitambo, akasema hii mitambo I'm going to beat it. Okay. Ingia hapo anawekewa hizo vitu. Okay, then anaulizwa Mr. William, no, ni doctor pia. Dr. William Samoei Ruto. You have promised Kenyans that if elected, then in 6 months' time, you are going to create 1.2 billion jobs. 1.2 billion jobs. Hiyo kila Mkenya atakuwa na job ngapi? Is it around 20? Kila mtu job kama 1, 2, 3 mpaka mbao. Hiyo mimi ni kama ndaandika tu watu hizo makazi. I'll become a manager. Okay, you have promised Kenyans that in 6 months' time, if elected, you will create 1.2 billion jobs. Do you really mean it? Are you sure you're going to do this? Alafu anaanza, he doesn't answer questions directly. Now, my friend, no, ambiwa no. No or yes. Yes or no. Hakuna swali mingi hapa hivi. Okay, sawa mungwana. Yes. It's true. He's planning to do that. But just to realize later that these 1.2 billion jobs to be created, the better part ni kazi ya kutafuta kazi. Why? Si kazi ni kazi. Guys, we should look for ways of making sure that our politicians, these things that they promise, wanazihona. Because if that can be done, then in most cases, we will always elect them strictly based on their manifestos and maybe their abilities. Yes. So can we create that culture where mtu akipromise then is going to fight to deliver? Where somebody does not just create a manifesto, alafu unakuja nayo just something lucrative, but you are sure that I cannot achieve even 20% of this manifesto. So why come with it? We know we can have some room for maybe 1 or 2 things that cannot happen, but as you promise these things, you should have done some serious research. Would you like, okay, I'm going there, this office is always given this much, I can get this much from here, I can try and push this and this. They should plan, but some of them don't plan. They just sit down. Wanafikiria tu. Sonka anakaa mahali anafikiria tu. Ile Uhuru Park nitaweka ikue bus station. I will build flyovers hapo hivyo Nairobi. But they don't know what it takes to do all these things. So what do you think about the whole thing? What do we really do? Until next time.